Hello and welcome to I Love Gay today. And we're in Atlanta today, and we are here with Malik Brown. How are you, Malik?
Hey, how's it going? It's a beautiful day in Atlanta. You never know what the weather's going to be like. It's pretty gorgeous here today.
Same here. No, I love it. We have a lot to talk about because we were I just saw you yesterday with talking about IGLTA, but we'll get to that. The reason that, one of the main reasons you're the director of LGBTQ Affairs for Mayor Keisha Bottoms. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I love my role. I've been with the mayor for 3 years now. And as director of LGBTQ Affairs, I really advise the mayor on any policy, programming, and initiatives related to the LGBTQ community, from how to celebrate our rights and protecting and advancing our rights, and also working with other departments and agencies. So as director, I work with, the Atlanta airport, which is the busiest in the world, our police force, our economic engine, and so many different agencies within the city. And I have the pleasure of working with Atlanta's most pro-equality mayor in history. So that definitely makes my job a lot easier.
I love that. It's funny. There's a few of these that are in different municipalities across the U.S. now, Philadelphia, DC, and so forth. Do you guys all communicate and chat?
We do.
Yeah.
So it's funny, it's a small cohort of us. There used to be four, and Baltimore's director just moved on to new opportunities. So by my count, there's only three of us left. And like you said, it's me, DC, and Philadelphia. And so we're on like various text threads, email chains. One of the things that we're trying to improve, our mayor's office has partnered with the Human Rights Campaign to start this gathering called Connecting Communities, and it brings together LGBTQ liaisons from all ranges. So whether it's 25% of your job or 50% of your job or 100% like mine, we get together once a year for best practice sharing and some collaborative opportunities.
I love that. And then, but I mean, your whole world is politics. And even before this, you were from your Twitter profile, LGBTQ advisor for who's currently Senator Reverend Warnock.
Yeah. So Atlanta is the cradle of the civil rights movement. So it's hard to grow up here, especially as a person of color, and not just be so entrenched in civil rights and human rights and politics. It's kind of, a part of who we are. And so growing up from a very young age, I've just been interested in this world. And that took me to the Human Rights Campaign, which is my first like entrance into politics. And yeah, I just last fall served as Reverend Warnock's LGBTQ advisor. So I was the top person on the campaign advising him on LGBTQ issues. And so glad to see him in office.
We all are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
he is the real deal. And especially when you look at religious figures in the South, it's not that often that we can actually count on them to support us and support our issues. And so Reverend Warnock's one of the good ones.
I love that. But now, yeah, we're all coming down in September for IGLTA, and that's what we had a call yesterday between with yourself and folks from Discover Atlanta and the W Hotel, which is the host hotel there. But there's a lot of excitement building for all of us coming down because it may be one of the first conferences in the real world that we're all going to be attending.
Yeah, we are very thrilled to host y'all. I know the mayor is as well. We were just talking about it the other day. Of course, the tourism industry, as you all know, is one of the industries that's been most impacted by COVID-19. So we're really excited to see that industry begin to reemerge, and especially coming to Atlanta. A global convention like this, I mean, there's so many places across the world that IGLTA could have chosen. And so coming to Atlanta just further proves that we really are this world-class city. We're definitely the LGBTQ capital of the South. And there's so much to do here. There's so much history and architecture and culture, and great food for people to enjoy while they're here. And we have a pretty bustling LGBTQ nightlife scene as well. And so there's just gonna be a number of things that people can do while they're here.
Yeah. But it's very poignant in 2021. Yeah, Georgia is a battleground state, and being a battleground state, you guys were fantastic. You delivered us the Senate, and I want to hope that no one will forget that. And
Yeah.
but then the voting rights thing comes along, and because there's always push and pull. It's for action and reaction, and but a lot of folks are thinking we should just pick up our toys and run away. And I know I'm an advocate of coming down there and doubling down and showing our support in every way we can for your, folks down where you're at in Texas and Florida. Instead of running away, just be there supportive. And I think the IGLTA convention is going to be kind of reflective of that.
Yeah, I fully agree. It's unfortunate that when we've seen certain political figures lose certain fights, then they just go change the rules. It's very unfortunate because we should be making it easier for people to vote. You look at like the state of Washington where everyone can mail in their ballots, and it's so secure, and it's so it just really gives everyone an opportunity to share their voice. That's what we should be doing, not restricting people's votes. But I fully agree. Boycotts, they're just going to affect the people who are already disproportionately affected. So hourly workers, people in the entertainment industry, people in the hospitality industry, which are industries that have already been impacted by this disease. And so just boycotting, I'm with you. I'd rather stay and fight. Georgia, we are a strong state. We showed that at the end of last year when we delivered Biden some of those electoral college votes. We showed it again in January when we sent our first Black senator and our first Jewish senator to Congress. And we even showed it yesterday. We had a really good day here yesterday. The president chose, out of all of the states in the country, he chose Georgia to celebrate his 100th day. And Mayor Bottoms and Reverend Warnock and Congressman Ossoff were all there with him. And it was just such a powerful moment to see these inspirational leaders really just here celebrating Georgia.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to not only being there, but meeting you in person. And finally, you and I have been connected online through Twitter and LinkedIn for all this time. So it's going to be a great plus.
I know. I'm excited to show you my version of Atlanta. I'm a native Atlantan. I've been here my entire life. Wow. And so there's so many pockets of this city and so many quirky things about our city. So I'm very happy to show you and anyone else who wants the Malik Brown tour of Atlanta.
I love it. Well, we will be there. So no, thanks so much for just taking a few moments and sharing a little bit of your story and what you do with our audience. And like I said, look forward to connecting here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone who wants to connect can do so at COA Malik on Twitter. You can also check out the work of our office. It's atlgbtq.atlantagA.gov. And that'll show you the resources that we have, as well as our report on LGBTQ affairs and any number of projects that we're working on.
And I'll make sure to link those in the video as well.
Good.
All right. Well, thanks again. Good seeing you.
Yeah, so good to see you.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Feels good, so good.